I think we're live. No, managing moderators.
Just close that. It's fine.
Okay, yeah. I think we're live.
All right, we're live.
Live from the doghouse. We're going to do it live, just like we do Dan on Golf Live. We're going to do the stream live. Let's see if it's on the YouTube channel. We're going to do this the back nine of PGA Tour events. We're going to hang out. We're going to talk about golf. It's going to be super fun. We've got Colin Morikawa with a 3-shot lead over Russell Henley and Corey Connors, Jason Day, Michael Kim, Keegan Bradley in the clubhouse with a 64, 8 under par today. Shot 29 in the front nine. First person to ever do that at Bay Hill. And we're just checking if we're live. I think we're live. We're live, baby. We are absolutely live. So let me. It's going to be super fun. We've got Colin Morikawa with a 3-shot lead over Russell Henley. We got Scotty putting for birdie on 14. Keegan Bradley in the clubhouse. Him and Phil Kenyon. 64, 8 under par today. Shot 29 in the
really
front
good
nine.
stroke
First
there.
person to ever do that. You know, it's been what is
at Bay Hill
4 events now.
and
We're just checking if we're live. I think we're live. And he's playing solid.
We're live,
It
baby.
almost just underscores
We're
how
absolutely live.
incredible
So
that
let me,
was. It's going to be
was
super fun. We
last
got
year,
Colin
so I can
Morikawa
tweet
with
it
a
out.
3-shot
That's like-
lead.
he's not
We got
playing
Scotty
bad
putting
right
for
now.
birdie on
Game
14.
every single week.
Keegan Bradley
I've
in the
said this
clubhouse.
before.
It is just
Phil Kenyon.
crazy.
Been dialing that
64
in for a
8
while.
under par today. Shot 29
Of
in the
Scotty
front nine.
and
First
there.
person to ever do
Two
that.
of
You know,
them.
it's been what is
At
it?
Bay
Just
Hill,
4 events
just
now. Back to
emerged
Scotty.
by
I think
far
we're
the best
live.
players
And he's
in the
playing
PGA Tour.
solid.
We're live,
It
baby.
almost
They
just
won 3 in
underscores
the
how
hours last year.
incredible
Double
that
down.
was.
Yeah,
Last
yeah,
year,
so I can
Morikawa
tweet
with
it out.
a
That it's like-
and then they
He's
both
not
get
playing
in. Scotty
bad
putting
right
for
now.
birdie on
Game
13.
every single week.
Keegan
And
Bradley
I
in
mean,
the clubhouse.
ball.
It is just
Phil Kenyon.
crazy.
I mean, he did
64
the
8
timing.
under par today. Shot
Yeah,
29
of
in the
Scotty
front
and
nine.
there.
First person to ever do that.
You know,
Straight cuts or something like
at
that.
Bay Hill,
Four events
just
now. Back to
emerged
Scotty.
by
I think
far
we're
the best
live.
players
And he's
in the
playing
PGA
solid.
Tour.
We're
We're
live.
live, baby.
That's
They won 3 in the
We're
hours
absolutely
last year.
live.
Double
So
down.
let me,
Yeah,
as
so
soon as
I can
we got
tweet
Colin
it out. So I can
Morikawa
tweet
with
it out.
a
That it's like-
and then they both
not
get
playing
in. Scotty
bad
putting
right
for
now.
birdie on
Game.
start. That should help us. That should be good now on the audio. We're having some audio issues.
Doubling up, apparently.
What's up? Come on in the chat. There's a lot of dead time in these broadcasts. I wanna hear from you guys. I'm gonna answer your questions. We can chat. We can hang out. How are we sounding, Johnny boy? We sounding good now?
Money.
Okay. There's no more doubling up.
Correct.
Sick.
Just your,
I hate a double up.
just your silky.
Everyone, my dulcet tones. Everyone knows I hate a double up. All right, we got Russell Henley teeing off on 10. We are starting the back nine. This is the back nine watch along. First ever shot on the back nine watch along is Russell Henley, 145 mile per hour ball speed. It's down the center. So these 3 back, Colin's in firm control. Sound is good now. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it, Paul. You're the man, Paul. Right down the center for Russell Henley. So in Henley and Connors, look, there are certain names that you don't want to see chasing you on the PGA Tour, Scheffler being one of them, Schauffele being another. Henley and Connors, fantastic players. I'm not taking anything away from them as golfers. Not exactly names that inspire fear. So if Colin can shoot, I mean, I think 10 under wins this outright. With the back nine, with the pressure, with how firm the greens are. I mean, you saw Keegan shoot 7 under on the front nine and then 1 under on the back. So it's going to take something special. Colin going with driver, trying to carry that bunker. He's what? Yeah. Lands in the fairway. Ooh, look at those things. They're so bouncy. Ooh, and it buries. But he's gonna be a lot closer. We can see, hopefully, our friends here at Tourcast. How much longer till the game is over, says Jaden Ford. About 2 hours, my friend. This is golf. Settle in. Corey Connors for birdie, left hand low. This is where he's struggled in years past, is making putts on the back nine. And he left it short. When you're 3 back on the back nine, you got to make those birdie putts, or you got to at least give him a chance, get him to the hole. Yeah, see, look at the difference. So we've got Henley hit it 233, has 172 in. Colin hit it, let's see. They're going to tell us here shortly. Colin's like up there. Dan on Golf to the moon, Declan. I totally agree. And your name is Declan, which is Declan Rice, scored against Manchester United earlier today. So I saw that name and I did a little bit of a double take. But you're not Declan Rice. Are you an Arsenal fan? I hope not. We should have won that game, by the way. Look at that. The Jason Day worm cam is like golf pornography. I caddied for him. He gave me a couple putting tips. He's so steady over the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, he stands there, he rocks it back and forth. Probably my favorite shot. I would say inside 50 yards, it's between him, Cameron Smith, RIP, and he's still alive, and Shane Lowry for the 3 that I like to watch the most. Let's go, Danny. I agree, C. Lark. Let's go is right. Anyone have any questions? We're in a commercial break. They're doing some VR stuff. It looks cool. Looks very cool. This is a big opportunity for Colin. Like, obviously, he's been playing super consistent the last couple years, but he's only got one win since 2021. And he won 2 majors in his first 8 tries. When you do that, the expectations go pretty crazy. And he's super competitive. I mean, you could tell yesterday, Cara Banks was doing an interview with him, and she was like, it's been 503 days, which, by the way, is hilarious how everyone, whenever you want to make something seem like a really long time, just say how long it is in days. Sounds way longer. 503 days, like a little bit over a year. And he was like, thanks for telling me that. I wonder what the hours and minutes are. So I think he's edgy. He's a little edgy. And I think he was probably a little annoyed with like everyone talking about Scotty and Colin the last couple of years. This is that Ping commercial. That guy has an unbelievable voice. If you have a voice like that and you don't get commercials, there's something wrong with your personality. Neil Shipley. Neil was in the top 10 going into today. I want to see how he did. Let's see how Mr. Shipley did over on the Corn Ferry Tour. Neil Shipley of... Oh, it's still going on. Of Full Swing fame. He's even par for his... He's tied for 18th. Where's he at in the points? We need to get Neil on tour next year. He is... View profile... 57th in the points. It's still early. He's got a lot of time. How are UGA golfers good on tour but not that great in college golf over the last 10 years? That's a good question. There are definitely a lot of them on tour. Russell Henley, Harris English, about 27 million more. Bubba Watson back in the day, Kevin Kisner on the broadcast. College golf, it's match play, right? In the NCAAs, so anything can happen. Auburn, by the way, number 1 in the country. Filmed a video with them not too long ago. Body by Waffle House. What do you think of Scotty so far this year? It looks like he's battling a left miss and distance a bit off with the irons. That's right, Sadri. I hope I got that right. I was just talking about this. He's playing fine. It's just last year, like our expectations went out of control. And then I know that, he didn't miss any like huge tournaments, but just having to miss time and not play golf for a while. You're right. He's dealing with a left miss with the driver, and left miss with the driver is no good. Now there's still time, right? I mean, next week is the first proper huge tournament of the year with the Players Championship. So if he can figure it out by major season, but yeah, it's been, I was also thinking about this earlier. I mean, besides Rory, who's really like playing great every single week? Honestly, Michael Kim is up there for someone who's just been super consistent this year, but not that many other guys. No one's playing anywhere near Scotty's level last year. All right, Russell Henley from the middle of the fairway on 10. Oof. You cannot, that's short-sighted in a terrible spot. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, it feels like this is Colin's tournament. And when he was playing his best, he was just wear you out down the stretch. Like, just no mistakes. So he's got 95 yards in, and that's the thing. Like, that was, what did Henley have in? 172. So 77-yard difference. We need Scott Fawcett to tell us if that's worth the difference in the fairway or no fairway. Yeah, Russ looks a little out of it. He's going to be on the Ryder Cup team. I've said that before. I'll say it again. He's a dog, quite literally a dog. And he played well in the President's Cup, but I don't know, man. He's another guy who's been playing at a top 20 level for years and years and years, but it just sort of, I don't know. On Sundays, it's not the same so far, but still time. They're showing a stat. Has hit the green in regulation 53.3% in 15 career rounds. That's one of those stats that really doesn't give me much. I don't really know what that means. Garcia Green Jacket 2025. I think the better question is Garcia Ryder Cup 2025. Luke Curtinine, who's my resident DOG dog, Dan on Golf. Welcome to the show. We're actually on Scratch's YouTube channel, but you can see I got this. I just went the wrong way. We got this fancy sign right here. He predicted that Garcia would make the team, and the comments were going crazy at him. And then he won this week. Second win on Live. I know it's Live. It's 54 holes. He's playing great. He's the leading point getter in the history of the Ryder Cup. And the fans at Beth, that was a horrendous lie, and Colin had no chance to get that to the green. Wow. That came up way short. Let's see if we can let's get to the green here. Yeah, so you can see Henley, at least he's got the slope right here, helping him a little bit, but also a little bit of duff potential. If you catch that fat, it's going to roll off the edge there. Yeah. So Colin's going to be like right here maybe. The good thing about that is hopefully it definitely didn't plug. So hopefully it rolled up the face and got to like here. And these greens are so fast that those long bunker shots aren't as scary, but it's going to be tense. Michael Kim got the lab putter. My dad, M Rap, just switched to the lab putter. Everyone's been waiting on that piece of news. He had a blade for 25 years, and now he's using the lab. That was a 70-year-old stripper beaver pelt from Colin. Yeah, he swung as hard as he possibly could at that. Come on, Shano. I don't have rooting interest, but I did. It might be Shane. Tracking, get there. Oof. Just misses on the low side. So he's going to stay at 6 under, 5 back. You got to think, you got to post 9 to have a chance. If I'm Keegan, I'm packing my bags. Maybe not yet. That'd be kind of humiliating. Also, they're in Florida next week, so I don't even know if he's probably just driving. How long is the drive from Orlando to Jupiter, Johnny? You know?
3 hours?
3 hours. Yeah, so then they're definitely driving. Even though the other guys, the TGL guys took a plane, because I remember I saw Billy Horschel, Tom Kim, they were all practicing on Tuesday morning, and then they were playing TGL that night. All right, Colin did get to kind of the middle of the bunker. Yeah, there he is. Checked up a little bit. Yeah, that's going to be a good 15 feet short. The penalty for missing the fairways is just massive. MRAP is a beauty, Ben Boscovich. I completely agree. Completely agree. And he's putting good with the lab, too. Tells me all the time. I kind of want to try a lab putter. They've got a new one, too, that's like... So they have the one that has, like, the circle and then the line, or the line and then the circle. That's the one that Michael Kim is using. And then Adam Scott's got a different one that's like... I don't know what color it is. I'm not a color guy, but it's like purple. Do you know what I'm talking about, Johnny? The putter that Adam Scott had?
Isn't that like a mini version of the...
Well, I'm saying what color is it?
Oh, it's blue.
It's blue.
Yeah. Oh.
That's what I keep you around for. I got a color consultant. They paid for that for me for Scratch. I told them, hey, I need a color consultant. All right, J Day just rolled out into the first cut. Have I played with a CVX or more forgiving wedge over Vokey Opus blade style before? No, I have not. I have not. Nice shot there from Jason Day. He's going to have about 18 feet to get to 8 under. He's won this tournament before. One of only 3 past champions in the field. Strange stat. It's because Tiger won the tournament 27,000 times. Scotty's won it twice, so he's in the field. Rory's won it once. J-Day's won it once. But Tyrrell won this tournament, not in the field. Phil won this tournament way back in the day, not in the field. Bryson won this tournament, not in the field. Color commentator. They're calling you the color commentator. Johnny, you get it?
Hey.
Color commentary?
Yeah, I like that. Let's keep that going.
Yeah, I agree, Ben. The visor looks great. This is what I was saying about Malbin. Like, they just took golf clothes, like a golf shirt, and they just made it look a little bit different. And everyone's like, this is the coolest thing ever. And I agree. I'm one of those people. I'm wearing a golf shirt right now that looks a little bit different. Variety is the spice of life. Colin misses the par putt. Misses the par putt. Short left. So he's going to drop to 10 under. And Keegan Bradley just unpacked his bags a little bit. That's what he did. Have you gone to the Sawgrass merch tent yet? Sugarloaf Social Club. Well, I'm in California, so I have not. But when I do get to Sawgrass tomorrow, we're doing the live show tomorrow morning. Then I got to fly to Atlanta and then fly to Jacksonville. There's no LA to Jacksonville. There is an LA to Jacksonville flight. It's on Breeze Airways. Well, I don't know. Apparently, Chad flew it and actually said it was decent, but they only fly on like random days, like Monday. Like it's like it's an interesting airline. They do like underserved routes, which is smart, but I don't know. It didn't show up in my options. Yeah. It might be tight, honestly, making our flight tomorrow. That's gonna be fun.
2:30, right?
Yeah, 2:30. Yeah, it's gonna be tight. Are you gonna do these watch parties for the majors, please? Let me check my schedule. Yes, I will. Absolutely. That's one really nice thing about doing the show on Mondays in LA is I am home for the weekend. So I will be in this. We're doing this Masters Sunday. We're doing this US Open Sunday. The only one that I'm not going to commit to is Ryder Cup. Yeah. I feel like I might want to be there. I might want to be there on the Ryder Cup on Sunday. Sue me. All right. So Russell's got, look at how sick Tourcast is. So you can see it's up the hill and maybe breaking a little bit left. So he's got 11 feet, 8 inches for par. Tourcast is sick. Yeah, I do want to keep. That's a good shout, Kyle. I do want to keep an eye on Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Carl Phillips wearing. I was just about to say wearing Sugarloaf. That'd be sweet. No, he's wearing Sunday red. He was leading by 2 last I saw. There was an amateur in the mix. Let's see. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone here. I'm also locked into the Astera Chili Classic presented by Scotiabank on the Corn Ferry Tour. Puerto Rico, we have got Phillips with a 1-shot lead. Ooh, I'm going to pull that up. I'm going to watch that on my other computer. I have about 12 computers in this place. Thank you, Johnny. Shout out to Johnny. I have to be there Sunday. That's right, Ryan. I have to be there. Maybe we can stream while we're there. Johnny worked like 27 hours to get this one set up. I just mentioned that, and he's rolling his eyes at me. He's like, I don't think we're gonna do that.
No, I'm smiling.
Oh yeah, now you're smiling. Now you're smiling.
No, I'm smiling.
Yeah, that's the thing with Corey Connors. Let's see his stats. You said if only Corey Connors could putt. We've been saying that for many, many years. He flushes it. I remember I watched him at Kiowa 2021, first round of the PGA Championship. Oh, that was a really good putt, just short from Corey Connors. It was blowing like 30 that day, and he shot 66, hitting like lazy push draws too. You don't see that many push draws on tour anymore. Not many guys play like a draw. He is one of them, and it is beautiful to watch. Yeah, all pars. Yeah, but he's got 12 coming up. He's got 16 coming up. I think was it Harris English who made 12 pars to finish in a row and won the Genesis? This is one of those courses. If you can just hang around, you'll see at the end. All right, let's see what Corey Connors, let's see if the stats match our hashtag narrative about his putting stats. He's 20th. But he's 20th for the week, but he's losing a shot 1.2 today putting so far. So the narrative wins again. All right, J-Day, really good look here. Look at how there's no one who's more gentle with their practice strokes. It's like zzz, zzz, zzz. Thoughts on Buff Joe's, an Evanston staple. An Evanston staple. Do they have Buff Joe's anywhere besides Evanston?
I've never heard of it.
Everyone's missing low and short. I think everyone's getting a little tentative. You don't want like 4-footers for par. Colin with a 3-wood off 11. There's water down the left side of this hole. Ooh, it looks yeah, no, it's right in the middle of the fairway. I'm gonna stop trying to call golf like I'm watching live because it's very hard to see sometimes where it's going. That one's in the middle of the fairway. Fitz number 1 in putting this week. Got off to a bad start. He shot like 6 over the first round. Wow, what an interesting week. Fitzy shot, 6 over the first round. He shot 41 on the back 9 on Thursday. He shot 40 on the front 9 today, and then finished with 32 for a T23. That's, they're not going to talk about that on the broadcast. You're not going to see any talk about Matthew Fitzpatrick's T23 on the broadcast. I'll tell you that much. That's why we're streaming here. Captain Keegan, amazing. Amazing. I will say, I'm a little concerned for his mental health, just how much he cares about this. And he said earlier this week that he was only going to play if he's a playing captain, or if he makes it like on points. He's not going to pick himself. He's not making it easy. I almost feel like he should come out and say, I'm not going to be a playing captain under any circumstance. Right? Like, could you just imagine trying to be a playing captain? Because then you're just not the captain anymore for like whenever you're playing. I just can't. I don't think that when they named him the captain that they were thinking about him potentially being a playing captain. There's Fitz on a commercial. It's Fitz season. Suits LA, by the way. So they just took that show. Was that show in New York, Johnny? Did you know? Suits was in New York?
I've never watched it.
Well, if they're calling it LA, we got to think it was in New York. Maybe there are other cities. Could be in Chicago, but it's probably in New York.
Yeah.
Meghan Markle was on Suits.
Mm-hmm.
She's a Northwestern Wildcat.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, she was a Kappa.
I know that she.
No, a couple Kappas.
Royalty.
Yeah, I don't think so anymore. You might get us banned from YouTube with that kind of talk. Breeze is also seasonal. You'd think that this would be the season though for it, right? Breeze. I'm gonna see if there's a breeze flight. Imagine there's a breeze flight tomorrow. It's like 4 p.m. Perfect for us. It was New York. Who's on your Mount Rushmore of golf? That's a great question, Mr. Stone. We almost made a Mount Rushmore for the set of Dan on Golf, but we didn't in the end. I would say Tiger, Jack, Bobby Jones. It's either Arnie or Ben Hogan. A lot of Americans. Should I put Seve on there to make the Europeans happy? I think Arnie. I mean, I'm definitely Arnie pilled right now after being at Bay Hill. Just for like overall vibes, overall impact on the game.
Plus, think about the beverage, dude.
The beverage is big.
Yeah.
The beverage is really big. If I'm Tiger Woods, I'm making a beverage.
You're bringing back that Gatorade.
No, I'm not. I'm doing he's like a triple frappuccino guy. I saw some clip where his coffee order is a triple frappuccino.
That's unexpected.
So if I'm Tiger, I'm going, whoa, it's the MasterCard Creator Studio. Are they going to show me? We did a bunch of stuff from here. Nope, they're not. They're definitely not because we didn't shoot that. Oh, I really thought we were going to be on there for a second, Johnny.
We'll get there one day.
We'll get there one day. We did interviews in that studio. What is this?
Talk to Billy Horschel?
No, I didn't talk to Billy Horschel. I do call my dog Little Billy Horschel, though. She's a girl, and her name's Billy. And then my wife started calling her Little Billy Horschel. And now we call her Little Billy Horschel. There's Curtis Strange. Curtis Strange doing a real look away. I wonder if he's thinking, you'll learn. You'll learn. You'll learn. Hey, Tyler Webb, you interviewing me? You'll learn. You'll learn. You think was the MasterCard branding on the mics, or did they superimpose those? Was that on the mics when we were doing it? They were on the mics?
Yeah. They're shaking with the
Tiger, Arnie, Seve, Phil. No Jack, Ben? Does 18 majors mean nothing to you? Have you seen anything from Liv this week? What about Sergio at Bethpage? Yeah, I saw Phil finish third. I saw Dustin Johnson finish last and shot 600 and still finished last. Yeah, man, it was in the middle of the night. I did not watch it. I saw some of the highlights this morning. I think the biggest takeaway from Liv this week is that Sergio's got a real chance to make the Ryder Cup team. Thank you, Laz. We're very pleased to be joined by you. What's going on with Akshay and Sahith? We did a one hole with Akshay. This is a hard golf course. It doesn't, Sahith, as for as awesome as he is, he's not the most consistent player in the world because good shot from Colin there into 11, by the way. Really, really good. He looks unhappy with it. I wonder if it overcut. He doesn't like to see things finish right of the flag. So he was doing kind of the post rehearsal. But yeah, Sahith's still a bit erratic. You look at the guys who are at the top of this leaderboard. They're really, really consistent ball strikers who don't miss very much. Don't have wild misses. Henley does a little Michael Jordan when he likes a shot, or even when he doesn't like a shot, he goes like this a lot. Big tongue in his mouth guy. Favorite episode of Full Swing this year? I would say episode 3, the U.S. Open one. I'm a little partial to it because it was basically a vlog. It was crazy. I remember them following me, and I remember my pit stains being horrendous. But no, I thought the way they did that was pretty awesome. Just the difference between Rory and Bryson, like they're how different their energy is. Rory's an older guy. He's got some gray. I mean, not that much older, but he's got the scar tissue. He's got some gray hairs. Hasn't won a major in 10 years. And then you got, he leaves the way he lost. He leaves without doing media. Bryson stays until 2 a.m. basically, just letting everyone touch the trophy. It was a dichotomy. Hi, Johnny. I enjoyed dinner last night, pal. Good to see you. My buddy's in the chat. Not you, Johnny. I have another friend named Johnny. Justin Rose got a sponsor invite this week. He's playing nice. 4 under, wearing the Arnie Palmer on his thing. We interviewed him in the MasterCard Creator Studio. That's a great shot. 16, the hole 16 is so out of place on this golf course. It's like everything just kicks you in the teeth. And then 16 is like driver 8. I think Keegan hit 9 iron into the green. All right, Collins is gonna move pretty consistently the whole time. This is sick, this functionality. And then this is basically the inverse. This one's uphill. Collins is gonna be down the hill and right to left. Slippery's gonna have to play it like out there where the cursor is. Wow, we got another Johnny in the chat. This is Johnny season. But my friend Johnny and this guy Jonathan Anderson too, no H. Did you ever think about cutting the H out?
Hell no.
No? You earned that H? Yeah.
I'm the third.
Are you the third?
Yeah.
So you couldn't do it. Rory, 313 off the tee on 15, 156. I mean, if you can make a birdie here and then an eagle on 16, it's possible. It's possible. He's grimacing. Oh, right at it. Just going to roll out. Yeah. You guys see, wow, that thing is firm. That is gonzo ball. You can see like how the grain changes at the bottom there. That's an amateur's worst nightmare, that putt. You think Sepp can be a top 5 player in the world? Is your last name Straka? He's a nice player. Don't get me wrong. He's playing awesome. But top 5 player in the world is high praise. Michael Kim. Michael Kim has been playing at an incredible level this year. All right, Henley, get it there. It's tracking. It's tracking. Oh, just hit on the low side. That was actually a good putt. At least he got it to the hole. A positive stroke from Russell Henley. What do you think is the mentality of a player who's out of the running but still playing on the weekend, on the final round specifically? Dollars and points. I mean, you see it every year, though. It's like someone always misses out on the Tour Championship by like 4 points. Justin Rose, some guys forward press. It almost looks like his hands are behind the ball when he putts. It looks like it's like pointed that way, and he gets a little topspin on it. That'll be a tap-in birdie for Mr. Justin Rose, Mr. Morgan Stanley. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying hanging out with you guys. Let's keep doing this. All right, Collins, we know what it's going to do because we got the tour cast. It's going to be downhill and right to left. He's got that fat grip on his putter. Going with the saw grip. He calls it the saw, not the claw. I think the claw is a little bit more across, whereas the saw is a little bit more down. There was an earthquake, apparently? How bad was your earthquake there? I didn't feel it. Did you feel anything? No. I thought that was just Buddy getting off the couch.
A while ago, maybe 3 days ago, 4 days ago.
Yeah, look at everyone's missing low. Everyone's missing everything low. Yeah, he's saying that dove across the hole. We can also, I think we have this functionality too. Yeah, look at this. We're rewatching golf shots here with the help of CDW, Simplify Operations, Maximize Productivity. It's quite small. I'm not sure. I don't know if you guys can even see how small that is. Oh, I can zoom in. Oh, I screwed that up. Okay, we're back. Johnny's giving me a look like, don't touch my screen. What's up with the revival with Michael Kim? We talked about this on the latest Dan on Golf with Sean Foley at length. I think it was 2020, maybe 2021. He played 16 tournaments, and the only time he played the weekend was a no-cut event. He had driver yips. He was hitting this like major block, and Sean was saying that for like months and months at a time, he had him hit just hooks to get the block out of his system. Boog. Daniel Berger, that's another guy who's going to push for Ryder Cup spot. I believe that. And he's you talk about Keegan being an outsider. Berger's an insider. He's like boys with JT and Spieth and that whole squad. And he's using that putter that I feel like is from 2010. I think he got rid of those irons that he was using for forever, those TaylorMades. He got some new ones this offseason, but that putter definitely looks throwback. Hugo thinks that Morikawa is going to choke. That is strong. But it's true. He hasn't. I mean, I always think back to, I think it was beginning of last year. Johnny, can you close that door?
Yes.
Was it beginning of last year or maybe 2023 when he gagged away the Century at Kapalua? All right, Rory from that skinny lie. He left it a little bit short. It's going to be like 6 feet up the hill. Just a gambling guy hoping for a Jason Day run. I don't even know if you really need a run. Again, I think 10 under's been I think the winning score here is 10 under. So whether that's a playoff or I think 10 under will be the winning score here. I don't see Colin taking it much deeper. You just got to get to 10 under. Jason Day's got a birdie 12. Oh my gosh, that shot that Scotty hit on 16 looks like it's going. Wow. That is, like I said, the 16th hole is so random at Bay Hill. If they really wanted to be rude, they'd make it into a par 4, and then the scores would be even sicker. It'd be 6 under would be leading right now. 2023. Yeah. Yeah, I remember he that was when he choked away Kapalua. He fatted a chip really bad on 14, I think it was. All right, Rory missed the par, so we can retire him. He's basically retired now. For today's purposes. Tony Finau is hitting his 7th shot on the 12th hole. That's not good. And he's in a bunker. That's extra not good. So he's going to have that for the snowman. Probably going to make a 9. That's going to be really expensive in these signature events. That's major championship money. They got to show us how that happened. Johnny, do I get cocky here and try and go back and bring up Tony Finau's Tourcast?
That is your call.
You're putting that on me?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to look at my phone. We can find out how it happened. Tony Finau. There was a penalty involved on shot 6. No bueno. View shot details. All right, so he hit it in the fairway-ish. No, he hit it in the bunker and then right. Ooh, I think he went out of bounds from the bunker. Yeah. That is poor. Anyone you're rooting for, I'm hoping Colin can hold on to it. Feels like he deserves it. Yeah, I said Shane before just because I find him to be extremely likable, and he's a Man United fan, so that puts him high in my book, but he's a little bit too far back. Yeah, I'd like to see Colin win it just because Colin not winning it, I think, would be a little bit damaging. It'd be another opportunity to get a huge victory and not get it done. So yeah, I think I'm in the business of juice and eyeballs, and I think Colin winning a big tournament heading into the Players Championship, kind of reestablish his star. That leaderboard was really poorly placed on that Sepp Straka putt. We couldn't see it, but you could tell by his reaction that it didn't go in. Sepp Straka and Andrew Novak, sneaky, bulky pairing, big boys. Only non-proven chokers that can get him are Day and Straka. So everyone else is a proven choker. Wow, that's strong. I know what you're saying, though. Like, Connors and Henley aren't proven winners, but I don't know if I'd call them proven chokers. Why did Dave fire you? He didn't fire me. My contract was up, and I didn't renew it. Wouldn't Colin have won Tour if they had started even? That's a great point, Hallie. He shot the lowest score. That's why I think he posted a spicy Instagram. He was like, guess I won the gross division, but not the net, or something like that. So yeah, he won it, but it didn't have the pressure of like closing out a tournament. It just didn't. I remember it was really flat. That's why they're talking about changing the format. It was just flat that day. It was like Scotty had a big lead. It got tight for like 10 minutes on the back 9 or even the front 9, and then Scotty was coasting to victory. Michael Kim in steady for par. I feel like Michael Kim's going to finish solo second. That's my prediction right now. Let's see. Let's go to the green. Oh, no, we already saw that. We're on 12 now. Yeah, there we go. Well, I don't know if Sahith would have won. I know. Would he have won if he didn't penalize himself? He would have won? I don't think he would have won. No, can you look that up? I don't think he would have won. He didn't finish one shot back. And maybe in the gross division. I don't know. He did say on Full Swing that it cost him $3 million. Oh, this is one of those things you were talking about, Johnny. This is the caddy conversations that MasterCard are doing. Luke Reardon is Jason Day's caddy. Also is on his YouTube channel, The Lads Golf. I shouldn't be plugging other YouTube channel. Yeah, he must be a good player in his own right. That's what they always say. In his own right. It's like the only time that phrase gets used is when they're talking about a caddy being a good player in his own right. Jack, I don't know what you want me to tell you, buddy.
He finished 6 back.
He finished 6. Well, that was with the starting strokes.
So?
Well, I'm saying he was asking if he would have won the gross division. Yeah, the Lads is good. I mean, Jason Day is someone you could listen to talk golf forever. All right, 12th hole, 258. Look at the wear mark on that. It's sick. I would guess this is 5 wood. Might be 7 wood. These guys are nasty with 7 wood. That wear mark. Look at, you guys see the wear mark on that thing? That's flush, flush, flush. It's super high. Come on, J-Day. Oh, short. We're gonna get to watch his pitching though, which is beautiful to watch. But that was well short. I have no.
People love that wood.
I have no idea. I have no idea. Not a huge gearhead. Scotty looks good on the 5-footers, so that's good. Birdie. And this is what we're talking about. Like we're kind of dumping on him. He's going to end up finishing in the top 15, but how many times did he finish outside the top 15 all year last year? I would be curious to see what he says in his post round presser today. Colin's going with a 99 sim 3-wood. Yeah, Tiger's used that sim 3-wood for a long time. Might still do it, honestly. People love that sim. This is a cool little picture-in-picture thing they have going on here. The drone tracking. Oh, Russell's for right. That's might look like your left. For that way. Yeah, it was that way. Wow, I got to invert the way I point. No bueno from Russell Henley. He feels like he's sort of leaking oil a little bit. Big tee shot here for Colin. They're all big, but been a little, bogey 10. Didn't hit a good putt on 11. If he hits it up here, he's going for it in 2. He's setting himself up for birdie. This is an important tee shot. Solid lost by 1 on gross, so you were right. If he didn't call the penalty on himself, he would have won it. That's crazy. That's crazy that's my job, and I didn't know that. Loves that one from Colin. 173 for Colin is big. Yeah, carried the bunker. That is money. 301, 254. He's going to have basically the same shot in that J Day just had. Connor's had to lay up on 12. Taylor Bartley, do you like the players in March versus May? Yeah, I do. I just think it gives the majors like a nice cadence with the PGA being there. The players kind of getting it. Like I feel like the players is a bigger deal now than it was in May because it's first in the year. And it's not as hot. So selfishly, I like it. It's more fun to go. Oh, I need to tweet out this link. I totally forgot. What should I say? I'm going to say, come hang and watch some golf and watch the back 9 at Bay Hill. I'm live. I feel like one of my soccer guys saying I'm live, one of these soccer streamers that I'm obsessed with. There it is. The link has been tweeted. This is a great second screen experience. Great job. Loving the things you're doing in the space. Thanks, Bernard. That's the idea here. You have to watch the broadcast in order to understand what's going on here. So, yeah, we're just hanging out. We're talking golf with our friends. I'd be doing this anyway. We just got the cameras on now. Ooh, tug job from Justin Rose. Oh, it's trampled down over there. It does feel like a U.S. Open where the 30-yard miss sometimes gets, you get a little bit of a break rather than being 1 yard off the fairway. Good look at 17 here without the bunkers on the right, short right. There's that left miss. You guys were talking about that left miss with Scotty. That was probably look at that. Probably a 10-yard, 15-yard pull for Scotty. He just wasn't hitting those shots last year. It's a little bit off. All right, Jason Day. Let's see if he takes a divot here. Yep, divot. Must have been into the grain. Landed on the front edge. Just trickle. It's so interesting when you get these guys on grainy Bermuda. They have to take a little bit extra safety as far as making good contact. So they can't throw it way up in the air and spin it like they want to. It's like how amateurs feel when they're chipping all the time. This is playing through. I've got it on mute, so I don't really know. I feel like I like these harder courses because the winning score isn't minus 28. It makes it more relatable. I agree. Not every week is going to be Bay Hill, but I think it's fun, especially for the signature events, for there to be a challenge. Definitely. And this is kind of what they have to do at Bay Hill because there's not the rough has to be long, the greens have to be firm because it's pretty flat. There's not that much. If there's no rough out there and the greens aren't, it's just not that. It's not crazy long. They'll just tear it up. Connors keeps missing putts short. That one didn't even have a chance, Corey. Come on, Corey. Yeah, I think it's just about being punished for bad shots. There was no punishment at PGA National last week. It was disappointing. All right, Michael Kim, 13th hole is the one I think we did with Adam Scott early in the week on our one hole with. Michael Kim is a player, man. I said he's going to finish solo second. He's got that on 13, probably 8 feet. Let's see what Henley did. Johnny, can you go tell Emma to just be a little quieter? My wife, you guys probably can't hear it, but my wife is screaming. Yeah. I told her not to come over here unless she got a love you, but quiet time. Quiet time. I sound like I'm talking to a dog. Quiet. Shh, quiet. On my Ruby Frankie stuff. Did you watch that documentary?
No.
About the mom influencers?
No.
Whew.
I'm adding it to my list right now.
It's dystopian.
Ruby Frank.
Yeah, J Day. Where's tour not tour junkies? Where's tour picks at? Into a tie for second with the camo visor and the DeWalt. You know, they made the DeWalt tasteful. I feel like the DeWalt was way bigger last year. He was also wearing those like hats where it was like this high. I like the DeWalt's way better. Is Michael Kim the king of golf Twitter with Max retiring from the game? He might be. I saw something on golf Twitter yesterday that cracked me up. Andrew Novak shot 7 under yesterday, and there was an article that was like his frame still whispers of the football star he was in high school, and then he responded being like, "I didn't play football in high school." All right, Colin. Looks like the sun is just come out or something. It's gotten a little brighter. Ooh, little Arnold Palmer finish there from Colin. Little helicopter. Bounce hard. Oh, that was about a yard short from being super tight. Now it's in really, really brutal rough, and he's going to have to chop down on that really hard. That's going to be hard to not run that 10 feet by. But Jason Day made the putt. Maybe Colin can too. Look at his left wrist. Look at how shut that left wrist is. Boom, 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 boom. He holds on to it for so long. Turn, 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 turn. That's how you hit cuts all day. Yeah, that got a really solid. If that bounce, I mean, I don't know what they're saying on the broadcast. Again, I have it on mute. But if that bounces a yard further, it's like 6 feet. Glazers out. Glazers out. I totally agree, Jax. Stand up if you hate the Glazers. The whole stadium stood up. All right, our top 5 player in the world, Sepp Straka's got a par putt here. He missed it. He's dropped to number 6 in the world. Sepp, just with that putt. All right, Henley laid up 109 yards. Jay Day, man, he hasn't had he's been up there, but he'll be feeling it. We were talking when I caddied for him how he was frustrated. He hadn't felt the juices of having a chance to win for a while. He's got a chance to win now. What's your takes on draws versus cuts fades? When I'm playing my best, I hit cuts, but I also don't play as much golf, so I feel like a draw, you got to kind of dial in. Jay Day, iron off 13, finds the fairway. He should have... I'm super tempted to Johnny. I'm super tempted to pull up other tour casts.
Okay.
But I don't want to ruin the stream.
That's your call, like I said.
Oh my God. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it. All right, I'm going to do it on my phone. Or I'll do it on my other computer. Also, let's check in on Carl Phillips. Let's see what's going on Carl Phillips. He's got a 2-shot lead. He's going to win. Ooh, should I cook up a tweet graphic live on camera? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You guys are gonna see how the sausage gets made. All right, Russ. This is what you do best. 109 yards. Colin's only 30 feet from the hole. 109 yards. Really good look at the flag. Should be able to land this on the front edge. Lands it. Wow, that thing spun a lot. Good shot, though. Maybe 12 feet. That thing spun a lot. He cut the legs out under that one. Michael Kim is tied for second. Sean Foley is dancing somewhere while reading some French philosophy. Good roll from Scotty. Doesn't go in. They're still showing Scotty. He's getting the Tiger treatment where they show basically all of his shots. He's still got that name recognition. He deserves it. Oh, Bones. Bones is getting in there real tight. Get a look at that live, Bonesy. Yeah. Am I going to be at the BMW? Yeah, probably. For a couple days. I've never been to Baltimore, really. Carl Phillips is going to be the first guy to win a golf tournament in Sunday Red. How's that for a stat? I think it's his like 4th or 5th start. Pretty awesome. Well, he hasn't won yet, but I'm assuming he's going to win. He's got 2-shot lead with 2 holes to go. I'm going to need Ben to send me a picture. Joel Damon just said, love the idea of you watching the final round on YouTube. Hey, thanks, Joel. Could have been you, buddy. Could have been Dan and Joel on golf. God, I keep screwing up the point. All right, so Colin's got to get super vertical with this. He's got to generate some speed and then hope that it doesn't come out too hot. He's only 30 feet away from the flag. Phil, is it his C game, though? Like, are we comfortable saying that it's Scotty's C game? Beautifully judged by Colin. Wow, what a shot. Okay, that's to 11 under. That was big. That was really, really, really big. His short game, by the way, is massively underrated. Everyone thinks of him as a ball striker, and he is. He's a great ball striker. His short game is nasty and has been the last couple of years. Let's see what Colin's stats are today. Yeah, there you go. He's 4th in strokes gained around the green this week. He's gained over 4 shots. He must have chipped in or something. He's gained over 4 shots around the green. 4.9 on approach. That was huge. He's going to have a 3-shot lead now. Can you send me a photo of Carl Phillips? Michael Kim drawing one in there. Right, he is flagging it. That was right on the money. A little bit short, but I mean, his results this year are amazing. I'm gonna look up like just how bad he was. He was the worst. He was not only the worst golfer, he might have been the worst professional golfer, like active professional golfer in 2021. He missed like 30 cuts in a row or something. And then hit purposeful hooks for months and months and months. Yeah, it was 2020. He went miscut, 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 withdraw, miscut, 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 withdraw, miscut. Man, he'd already won though. He won the John Deere early in his career, so it was in there, and he was the number 1 amateur in the world. That's what Foley was saying. Calling to 11 under. Foley was like, one of the main reasons I took him on is because all the other guys like Homo would say he was impossible to beat when he was in college. He was impossible to beat. He had some swagger about him. So it's obviously in there. And then Sean said, even a guy who's 400 pounds has a 6-pack. You just can't see it. So there's hope for all of us. United. I agree. Should have won today. I thought Bruno was going to put it away. Amazing double save by Raya at the end. Whoa! My broadcast just cut out for a second there, but it's back. Decent shot. Nothing crazy. Uh-oh. Did we see this already? Our boy Russ to 12 under. I might have been looking at Michael. I might have been dumping on Michael Kim while Russell Henley got to 8 under. All right, we're moving to 13. This is flying by. I'm loving this. Michael Kim playing with a level of ball striking trust I've not seen in a draw player since Kenny Perry. Yeah, I just set up down the right side and know it's going to draw. Kenny Perry, man, should have won the Masters that year. The players, the graphics got Rory, Scotty, Xander, JT, Ludwig, Hideki. Huh. Interesting. Are those the 6 biggest stars? No Colin in there? Yeah. I mean, Hideki, definitely internationally. Who do you guys think are the 5 biggest stars on the PGA Tour? Not best players, but biggest stars, not including Tiger because he's not playing. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about Xander, real fan Dan. I was watching his press conference that he did on Wednesday, and he was saying that he hit his tee shot, his first practice round. He dropped the ball in the rough, and then he was like, if this doesn't go well, I'm going to just go home. So it doesn't seem to me like he's feeling that good. You know, that's not like, oh yeah, I'm 100%. Like I've been cautious with it. I feel like he almost got bored and was like, okay, well, it's not getting better. I've missed a bunch of time. Time to get on the horse. When will Hoyland score another goal, Dan? Here's a question I got for you. What will happen first? Will Tiger Woods play an official round of golf in competition, or will Rasmus Højlund score a goal first? How about him? We're talking a lot about United. I'm gonna cut off the United talk. It's not a United stream. It's a PGA Tour stream. Russell Henley finds the fairway on 13. They're both hitting irons on 13. Seems like everyone's hitting iron on 13. Adam Scott was into the win. He hit driver on 13 when we played with him, or when we did a hole with him. He did good too. Like 80 yards in, made an easy birdie. Rory, Scotty, JT, Ludwig, Spieth. JT's getting a lot of love. JT is getting a lot of love in this stream. Down the middle, Splitsville for Colin. He's got the finish line in sight now. Just miss the divots. Is that Wyndham Clark's divot? No, it's not. Get it. That was a Wyndham Clark joke. Where is Wyndham? What happened to Wyndham? Carl Phillips, man. Rocking the Sunday red. Let's see if he closed it out. Will Connors get a birdie today? Well, he's got to get the ball to the hole first. Do you think his caddy might step in and say, hit it a little harder? Just a little bit harder. Johnny, Ricky's just not doing enough on the golf course to be considered a top 5 star. But you know who's a top 5 player in the world is Sepp Straka, according to this chat. Wow. They love him. Well, there's someone in here who's called him a top 5 player in the world, so I'm running with it. It's a good shot. He's a drawer of the ball. All right, let's see what good Carl's up to. What is young Carl up to? Carl. Pard 17. Baller. Yeah. So he's got to make a 5 on 18 to win. Carl Phillips. That's exactly what should happen in these alternate events. Get the young guys winning Sunday red. First win in Sunday red. That's what I'm going with. First win in Sunday red. That's the tweet. All right, Jay Data gets a 9 under on 13. He's got to put it up the slope and missed left the whole way. This is one of those weeks where the guys are just going like this all the time. Yeah, Bryson, that's a good point, Laz. Bryson's number 1, if not number 2. So we got to broaden that list. Tiger going to retire in 2027. I don't know. I think he's going to play the Champions Tour. So do you think he's going to just not play any more golf, or you think he's just not going to play on the PGA Tour? Because he's going to play on the Champions. He's eligible for the Champions Tour in December, by the way. It's crazy how that snuck up on us. We were talking about when is in the Champions Tour. It's like it's coming. That's how time works. Jay Rose to finish up with. Let's see if he gives a fist pump like he did at. Get in there, yes, and there was a fist pump. Not as theatrical. Jay Rose can get very thespian with his reactions. He can, yeah. Remember when he knocked it in with the fairway wood at Pebble? He was like, yeah. That was a little more demure, very mindful. All right, Carl. Rory throwing one way up in the air. That's a lot of ball speed. He threw that so high. That's the thing about speed. It's not just about how far you can hit it. It's about how high you can hit it. And Rory just threw that thing way up in the air, but it cut more than he wanted. All right, Russ playing first. Not going to say it's a match play situation because there's a lot of guys at 8 under, but good opportunity to throw one in there before Colin hits. Phil already played on the Champions Tour. He's probably not eligible because of the live stuff, but didn't he win? He won 2 of his first 3 starts. He went in there and dunked on all those old guys and then left. Scotty, Colin, Rory, Sepp. This guy loves Sepp. You must, Sealark, yeah, he's a Georgia guy. This guy, he's probably a student at Georgia. Probably a Kappa Sig at Georgia. Henley doing the tongue thing again. Youth. Tentative. Right on line, but 15, 20 feet short. I think Colin's going to stick this close. Yeah, Ben wants me to tell everyone that if you're enjoying this, hit the like and subscribe. We're going to keep doing these. You got to prove to my boss that we should keep doing these. We should. Of course we should. Carl Phillips. Koala Carl. Been following him on Instagram for a long time. Colin from 115 Just saw Henley's. Does a little bit better. A little short left. But he's in control now. If he makes, what is it? 6 pars coming in, the tournament is his big time. Yeah, I agree. Sealark is huge, Georgia Bulldog. Hey, Claire. That's Claire Rogers, guys. The famous Claire Rogers in the chat. Claire, I was just telling people that I think in order to burnish his legacy even more, Tiger should make a triple frappuccino. That should be called the Tiger Woods, like the Arnold Palmer. Triple frappuccino is the Tiger Woods. Sadri, I don't think he should give up the captaincy if Keegan's in the top 6. I think he should not play. I think he should just say now I'm not going to play. I think he should just say now I'm not going to play. I think that would take a lot of stress off the situation. And also, how sick would it be? Like, just for his legacy, we're doing a lot of legacy talk, to be good enough to play on the team and be like, it's more important for me to be the captain. But then everyone's going to say, oh, well, you're good enough. Why can't you help your team? That's the thing about Ryder Cup captaincies, man. It's like, at the end of the day, you don't hit a shot. You know, you could be the best captain in the world. If your team can't putt, it's going to be difficult. Triple Frappuccino ice cream for Claire Rogers scoop interview with him. The triple Frappuccino is the Tiger Woods. Stop calling it a triple Frappuccino, Johnny. It's the Tiger Woods now. Carl Phillips. Carl Phillips. Carl Phillips. Can Colin close it out? We have the functionality to change this thing right here, but it's a Colin show so far. Let's see. Russell's got 18 feet. Colin has 14 feet. 14 feet, though, on these greens is like 10 feet. Ooh, that looks really straight from Colin. Maybe gently right to left. And then, oh, that was bad. And then Henley's has got to move left. It was really flat around that hole. Almost looks like it goes back a little bit. You see that? Those are moving that way. Little double breaker action. Does Colin have the same thing? No. Colin's is a lot straighter. Ice cream, gelato, sorbet. Unless you're too full from dinner, then sorbet is first. Do all of those have dairy? Does sorbet have dairy? No, right?
No, it's fruit.
What about gelato?
Yes.
So what's
eggs? That's what makes it gelato.
There's eggs in gelato?
Yeah, you'd hate it.
Ugh. Gelato? Sounds fancy.
Wait, cheese.
There's cheese?
Yeah, no. I thought you did.
I was like, you're cooking up my nightmare food. Yeah, I don't eat cheese. No cheese for Danny. It's every single meal, and then my wife tries to tell me that I like it, and then she makes me try something. Like yesterday, we had these dates, and she's like, "Try them. There's no cheese in it. Like you can't taste the cheese." I almost puked. All right, Henley, let's get one to the hole. I want to see a putt go in. I want to react to a putt going in. No one is giving them any chances. They're all missing low. Colin's season. Colin's not going to miss low. Just gently off the right. We saw it. We read it on Tourcast. I feel like I'm playing Tiger Woods. We read it on Tourcast. Low. Oh, we're playing defensive golf. I'm getting a little bit bored. No, I don't like cheese, Taylor. I don't like cheese. I don't know what to tell you. Not only do I not like cheese, I hate cheese. I hate it. I hate the smell. Cotija, the Mexican cheese, is the worst. Parmesan is number 2 on the worst list. If I smell cotija cheese, like I want to puke. All right, J-Day throwing a draw up there. Ooh, that's... Sit down. Bite. Yeah. It's still trickling. Jeez. Yeah, that's a really good shot, though. I still think Michael Kim's finishing solo second. Sepp Straka with a chance to move back into the top 5 of the world rankings with this putt. Sepp Straka. Finally, somebody made a putt. Sepp Straka, number 5 in the world. Look at Dewey occupying some real estate on that television screen. Rory on 17. I'm not a huge fan of that pin on 17 on Sunday. I'd like to see it closer to the water. Maybe that's just me. I guess I'm a sadist. Yes, cotija cheese is trash, bro. Cotija cheese is trash. Cotija cheese is trash. We all hate Cotija cheese. This is a cheese-hating chat. Carl Phillips. Carl Phillips. He's so Sunday red. This is third start of the year, fourth start on the PGA Tour for Carl Phillips. And just his fourth start on the PGA Tour. I'm tweeting and also making a tweet graphic. You guys are seeing how the sausage gets made. The room where it happened. Is there a course you'd wish could get a U.S. Open but never will? Well, I would have said Riviera, but they're getting it in 2031. Great chip by Bezadenhout there. Almost went in. Is there a course I wish could get a U.S. Open but never will? I don't know. Johnny has got to take that the U.S. Open should always be at a course that's publicly accessible. I kind of like that. Especially with the PGAs going to private clubs now. Like, you know, they went to, JD, fall in. Oh, just a little on the high side. He needed that one. Yeah, the PGA was at Valhalla last year, Quail Hollow. They're going to a Ronamink. I would, yeah. So maybe Bandon. I mean, it's too far out there, but I think visually it would be sick. But I like the U.S. Open being on a course that the public can. It doesn't have to be a Muni. It doesn't have to be Torrey. But like a Pinehurst, you know, a resort course. I'm with it. Straka is a dog. Wow. How did that not go in? Scotty. I was expecting a how from Scotty. That's like Scotty's favorite thing. He goes, how? How? When somebody doesn't do what he wants. How? Carl Phillips. All right, Corey, you can't leave this one short. Right in the middle. Good par. Wow, he is playing some U.S. Open golf. Is that 14 pars in a row? I think that's 14 pars in a row. Oh, we froze, Johnny. We froze.
On stream or on the computer?
On the computer. I don't know about the stream.
Stream is wait.
Are we frozen?
I can hear your voice.
But can you see me? Am I moving? Can you?
I have so much noise going on right now.
Can you message somebody?
About.
Can you just see if the stream is still up?
Oh.
Audio is still good, but what about the visuals, Ben?
It's frozen. I have it pulled up here.
How do we do that? What do we do? You guys are seeing how this works.
Is the whole thing frozen? Like, can you click on the? Can you like resize?
No. This is yes. I can move my cursor around.
Can you like resize this window? Just like pull the handle and then pull it back. Or you can move it even.
Yeah.
I just want to see if it's doing that.
It's just the camera. Do you want to just unplug and plug in the camera? Is that
I
gonna?
don't know if that's the case. I'm looking at the stream to see if you're moving the. What's it called? Yeah, I'll try and. Yep, I see your cursor. Okay, we're good. It's just the camera.
It's just the camera, guys. Plug it back in, Johnny. Let's be back, please. Show me my ugly mug. Yes, we're back. Give me some. We're back. We're so back. We are so back. We just wanted to show you how raw and real it is. We're live from the doghouse. The doghouse doesn't go away that easily. You thought you were going to get rid of us after 4 holes? Nah. All right, Shano on 16. Chance to chip it in. Breaking toward the hole. All right, Shane's going to get to 7 under. Not dead yet. Fighting for every point. You never know what it's going to come down to with the Ryder Cup. I love when I get 4 different texts from my coworker saying frozen. I know. I'm looking at the stream. We're back though. People thought we would never be back. That's true, Johnny. The problem with showing me how to fix things is then I know how to fix them.
Exactly.
Colin missed the green. Short right. And Russ. Golf shot from Russ. 212 to 10 feet. Okay. Let's see if Carl Phillips got it done yet. Hit the fairway. We got no shot link. We're grinding it out. We are grinding it out with Carl Phillips with no shot link. We got no idea what's going on. Michael Kim. Ooh, just on the low side. I'm still sticking with solo second for Michael Kim. I like the shades too. Not enough guys wearing shades out there. Aaron Rye, the nicest guy in the world. Wolves. He's from Wolverhampton. Bringing some more Premier League talk in here. Oh, that's tracking. Bucket. Aaron Rye's got a chance on to be on the Ryder Cup team. He's the nicest guy in the world. I feel like he might get a culture shock with Bethpage. I'm going to throw something in the trash. One sec. This is fun, dude. I'm enjoying this.
Hell yeah. If you ever need to mute your mic for some reason, just click that.
Nah, we ain't muting the mic. We ain't muting the mic.
Just in case you need to let out a fart or something.
If I let out a cheese pack, someone's going to hear it.
What?
Yeah.
Jeez, Pat.
Yeah, I call farts cheese packs. Oh, this is a tricky shot from Colin. Let's see if we can. Let's go to the green. Let's see. Oh, this is dope. All right. It looks real flat. Just about contact here. He's 19 of 23 scrambling. Look how vertical he's taken that backswing. He's going to chop down on this. You could see, look at how he's testing the grass right here. No, not illegally. You're not allowed to do that. But you can see how it's coming up. This looks like it's into the grain. Yeah, now they're zooming in on it. That is, again, we talk about amateurs' worst nightmare. This grainy stuff, end of the week, it's gotten a lot of foot traffic. He also has to fly it past those sprinkler heads. What did Jason Sobel do? Did he get the weather forecast wrong? I saw he was tweeting about it. It was supposed to be windy today. Yeah, look at that divot. I don't think he caught that very well. He did not catch that very well. Kind of bouncing into it. Duff flyer, that's what we call it. It was a duff flyer. Yeah, they're a little fat. Yeah, you could see he got it on the toe. Came out over spinny. That was a miss hit. Showing it again. It's crazy how fast they bring up those replays, Johnny. The broadcast is different gravy.
That's the difference between having 20 people and one person running a broadcast.
That sounds like an excuse. No, you're crushing it. All right, Aaron. Aaron's got some posture. He's got his back like this. He's got the anti-Genghis swing. That's well right. Well right. Ooh, splash. Aaron Rye took a peek in the top 10 and said, no, thank you. I will move down that leaderboard. Could we see a two-shot swing here for Mr. Henley, for the dog? For the dog? I pointed right that time. What's your take on the fact that we don't have match play event anymore? I know they are thinking about bringing it back for Tour Championship, but Austin, yeah, I agree. Match play is awesome, and I think most amateurs play match play. So the guys will complain about it if that's what they use in the Tour Championship because they play stroke play all season long. But I think they should wrap up this FedEx Cup and then have the Tour Championship be like its own thing, or have two different titles. Have like the FedEx Cup and then the Tour Championship for like 10 million, maybe not 20 million. But I think a head-to-head match for $10 million would be awesome. That never had a chance. Colin's doing the point. It wasn't his fault. He wants you to know it was not his fault. It was the Reed's fault. It was JJ's fault. All right, so he drops. So Henley's got to look here to get to one back. We might have ourselves a little bit of a golf tournament, my friends. Carl won. Carl Phillips won. Not only did he win, he birdied 18 like a boss. Carl Phillips. What do you think about Carl Phillips? You stoked on him? Johnny? You team Carl?
I could be convinced.
Yeah, he's cool. Koala Carl, baby. Stanford University, ever heard of it? Small school. All right, Russ. Here it is, baby. Oh, we got a saw and saw crime in this final group. They're both saw putting grips. Russell Henley to 9 under. Where my dogs at? Where are the dogs at? Wow. We've got ourselves a tournament. Johnny Miller would say he's starting to feel the pressure. Anything can happen out here on the PGA Tour. Russ and Carl Phillips. That was a positive stroke. Really, really positive stroke. Hell yeah, Russ. Give us some action, bro. I'm trying to send myself a picture now on 2 different computers. All right, J-Day on 15. He's hitting draws too. That's like a 1-yard draw. That's almost a draw fade. That's the PGA Tour ball flight. Safe, 35 feet. But he's only 2 back now. And 15's an eagle hole. What? Oh, yeah. Let's change the lower third. Let's do Colin leading, Henley chasing. Yeah, let's do it. Let's try it. If it freezes the stream, then it'll freeze. Then it will freeze the stream. Here's the thing about if it freezes the stream. If it freezes the stream will be frozen.
That's actually true.
People forget that.
He's actually spitting.
He's not lying. I studied, bro. I love this. This is my favorite tee box at Bay Hill. Hitting over the road. There's no chance this tee box is open any other time of the year because that is Duff Central right into a car. There's a woman standing on the road or a man. And then also the 11th tee goes the other way. So it's a traffic jam, not in the final round, obviously. All right, we're on our last 4 holes. We're streaming, baby. We are streaming. Russ has the tee. We get a nice view of all the homes on the right side of the 15th hole, and that is in the bunker. Ooh, that's going to be tough. Yeah, it looks like he's going to have some lip trouble, too. Russ had a chance here to put some pressure on Colin. Wow, those tee boxes are breaking my brain. You can't see. Oh, there it is. You couldn't see because of the leaderboard. It looked like he was just like a good 5 yards in front of the tee box. Yeah, so he's in the right bunker. That only went 277, probably back into the wind a little bit. All right, so what am I doing here, Johnny?
Drag and drop to the desktop, replace file.
Drag and drop to the desktop, replace. Yes, we successfully changed it. God, we're cooking, bro. We are cooking. And I figured out how to send myself a picture from the other computer. Yeah, Ben, the hedges are honestly kind of close. They're lower than they look, so it's not as dicey. Sepp Straka made another putt because he's a top 5 player on the planet. Sepp to 8 under. We got Morikawa 10 under, Henley 9 under, Day 8 under, Straka 8 under, Connors 8 under, Kim, Lowry, Bradley 7 under. We got ourselves a tournament here, fellas. The septic tank. Oof, that is a brutal nickname. Septic tank just is like where the waste goes, right? Is that what that is, Johnny? Septic tank. It's like where the poop and the pee go, right?
The poop and the pee.
Yeah, they both go in the septic tank. Anything you flush down the toilet, probably, right? Or is it only the poop and the pee? How would they know? They're not.
A guy.
You think there's a guy down there who's sorting through what's toilet paper and what's not?
There is a guy that ends up there eventually.
Okay. Back on that Ping commercial with that amazing voice. Or this might be a different one. Oh, they're in the classroom.
Isn't that a scratch joint?
I don't know.
I think it is.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that on the camera. Come on, Johnny. I'm just kidding. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know if it's a scratch joint or not. Shortened to just the tank. He is a tank. He definitely has tank qualities. Guys, hit the like button, please. Like, subscribe. Carl Phillips, like, subscribe. Sepp Straka, top 5. We already have all these inside jokes about the dogs and Sepp, the septic tank, and Sepp's a top 5 player in the world. And I got fired, apparently. What's your all-time favorite Bay Hill moment? Tiger in 08 or Tiger in 09? It's really one of two. Sean O'Hare got a up close look at both. People forget that Sean O'Hare was in the group with him both times. 2008 and 2009, he watched Tiger make those putts. All right, what do we think, guys? Comment. Who's going to win? Colin? Is Colin going to hang on? Is Henley gonna catch him? Maybe the top 5 player in the world, Sepp Straka? Carl Phillips. I'm going to be at the Players. Yes, I am indeed. I am doing the live show, Dan on Golf, tomorrow morning. Well, afternoon on the East Coast, morning. Go over to Dan on Golf channel and subscribe to that too if you haven't. But yes, then I'm going to Atlanta and then to Jacksonville because Breeze Airways does not have a flight. Morikawa. Phil thinks Morikawa is going to hold on. It was a big tee shot he hit there. Let's see how far that one went. Yeah, 318, 148 into the flag. He could really use a pin high approach here. That's the most important thing for these pros is pin high. Carl wins in Puerto Rico. Rocking Sunday red. Bang. Posted. All right, I won't have to look at my phone that much anymore. I don't know, Taylor. There is the Breeze flight. I just don't know when it runs. All right, Jason Day missed his birdie on 15. Now he goes to the pitch and putt 16th. Definitely needing a birdie. Shane for par. He knows he's not going to win the tournament at this point. And he missed on the low side. No good from Shane. White pants, white belt, black shirt, white hat, white shoes. Sounded like a radio announcer. That's an old radio trick, Johnny. They just talk about what the guys are wearing. Kills like 10 seconds. Oh, this is a scary shot. This looks like Tiger the artist. Remember in Mexico when he carved it around the tree? Hard to tell how close that tree is. But he's going to have to hit it over that tree. Only 162, so it's probably 9 or 8 iron. Yeah, these guys hit it far. Probably 8 iron. The ball's below his feet, which should help him cut it. Let's see how Russ does here.
Wow.
He likes it. Oh, good kick. Kicked forward out of the bunker. That's a pretty good shot. Yeah, I don't think he wants that over. He should be able to make par from there. That was really close to going in that bunker. I don't think he's quite sure if it's in the bunker or not. It's not, Russ. It's not in the bunker. You're good, bro. Yeah, he caught that really nicely. Yeah, he caught it.
He's so scared.
Yeah. You hit that little thin, it's going right into that tree, and then it's in a terrible lie. Hey, thanks, David. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging. All right, Colin from the left side of the fairway. Got to dial one in here. Good golf swing, perfect balance. That's more like it. It's still a little past the pin, but that's... Oh, yeah, it's trickling. Caught like a little bit of a mini slope. I thought that was going to be closer. I thought it was going to stay. Probably 15, 16 feet, maybe a little more. Back down the hill. Michael Kim on the pitch and putt. 491-yard par 5. Wow, you could see Michael Kim playing the draw. Playing that Sean Foley push draw. Ooh, that was one club too many. He still should make birdie, but I think from where he was with that pin, he was thinking about a 3. Binary defense. Do not know what that is. Yeah, no talk about the Islanders. I don't know anything about hockey. Yeah, these greens are really crispy, and they get crispier as the tournament goes on. So we're getting to winning time now. They're as firm as they'll be. I think it was John Wood said yesterday, if there's a media day tomorrow, it'll be carnage because this rough and those greens is, yeah, that's a tough recipe for people who don't play golf for a living. Carl Phillips. Michael Kim for eagle. Wow, look at that. That trickled all the way came down that slope to almost on the fringe. Getting the 10. You don't see many 10s. You don't see many 10s from the caddies these days. That's got some speed. Hit the hole. You know what? At least he gave it a run, but no, I'm taking that back. That's not at least he gave it a run. That's 8 feet by. Can't be doing that. Sepp struggles to hit cuts. Let's see if he can do it here. That looks like a pull. That looks like a pull. It is a bit of a pull. Yeah, that's tough. And that's with the way it's cut. They have like the fringe, then the first cut, and the second cut. So you're seeing a lot of balls that are resting just on that second cut. It makes it really dicey with making good contact. All right, Russ, that ended up being a really, really good play to get it to the front of the green there. He's below the hole. And he's only one back. Another 10. They're just dunking on me with saying that no one tens it anymore. For birdie and the co-lead, that's got some speed also. Ooh, that's a knee knocker. That is the definition of a knee knocker. A little bit past, just going to be downhill. He will get to see Collins at the hole, which should help. But he wanted that to be about a foot or two closer. All right. Looks like Russ might have had to move his line, so Collins going to be putting right over it. Move his mark, rather. 24 feet. That's how far that thing trickled out. Let's see if we can get our read. We're big. We like to read the greens. So let's see here. Uphill. Moving left to right. Yeah, it's a good thing that he marked that ball because it's right in his line. A little split screen action here. Michael Kim putting for birdie and Colin putting for birdie. Colin's got it left of the hole. It should break. It's not hard enough. Low. Yeah, he's been missing a lot of the putts on the low side. But good speed. Michael Kim gets it to go. Fist pump. My pick to finish solo second. Moves back to 8 under. He's in a tie for third with Jason Day, Sepp Straka, and Corey Connors, who is just making a lot of pars. Mr. Par. All right, Sepp looks like he's going to chip this one. Sometimes you see a guy like belly it out of there, or maybe, yeah. And oh, someone talked. Do you see that? Look at this. They're pissed. Someone made some noise. I can't hear it. Could you guys hear it on the broadcast? Did someone yell in Sepp's backswing? He's not an angry guy. He almost never, you never see him do that. So someone must have made some noise in the backswing. Graham, the next on the bag is TBD. It's TBD. We're trying. I'm traveling a lot for going to tournaments and stuff. We've got, I think, 2 scheduled, but the way it works is like you never know with these pros if they decide to add an event or take an event away. It's just a lot harder to film them during the season, but we're trying. Trust me, we're trying. All right, we got J-Day in the fairway on 16. Little mud on the ball. Mud ball, 192. He's pretty far back. I'm guessing this is 7 iron. It's a little downhill, this approach. Oh, and he one-armed it. We are seeing some very poor golf shots. Oh, my God. He caught that an inch behind the ball. He must have. Oh, my goodness. That wasn't the mud. He just fatted it. There's J-Day. Goodbye. Wow, that almost didn't get to the water. Russ knee knocker. He looks like he's setting up left of the hole. Yeah, nicely done. Left edge, went in inside left. He stays one back going to the par 5. Ooh, I'm getting nervous. I always get nervous. I don't know why I get nervous. I don't have to play. Come on, Corey. Still time. Where's our tracer at? Oh, no. Did he miss-hit it too? What is going on with these swings on 16? Corey and J-Day. Just brutal shots. That came out of its pitch mark at least, so I'll have some green to work with, but golly, were those bad. What happened with Sepp? Did someone make noise? Someone must have made noise. He looks so angry. That's as mad as I've ever seen Sepp Straka look. Michael Kim with the Wayfarers. He's going to head out on the boat after the round, it looks like. All right, is he going to hit the draw? Is he going to start it over the water? Foley loves a push draw. Yup. Started it right. It's drawing. Dude, he's probably playing the best. I feel like he's like most in control of his ball. Michael Kim. Sean Foley, take a bow, dude. That was another perfect swing. He is flushing it. I got to get Michael Kim on the show. I got to talk to him. I don't really know Michael Kim. Never really spoke to him. All right, 16. Our leaders are on 16. Let's go to 16 on this. It worked out really well that Henley and Colin are on the final group because that's the one, Johnny, that's the one that I'm tracking on the Tourcast. So it worked out. All right, he's played the hole 3 under for the week. He tees it up pretty low, or at least he's teeing this one up pretty low. Loves it. Little leg kick there from Russ. Yeah, that's gonna roll too. That low ball flight on those fairways, that's gonna get another 10 yards. Yeah. He'll probably have like 180, 190 in. Colin's got to answer here. You miss it in the rough here, it's a half shot penalty with that water. Started at left. Looks like it's cutting. Is it over cutting? I don't know. Bunker. He's in the flat part. Ooh, that's not a great lie. That is not a great lie. I think that might be Wyndham Clark's divot. I don't know if he's going to go for it. That camera's right in his face. I don't know if he's going to go for it. Oh, and Jason Day has to drop in that lettuce too. Ooh, that is tough. There's no chance he can get this within 20 feet. This is a really scary fourth shot. Yeah, I mean, this is an ejection from Jason. That was a brutal drop. I wonder, he must not have been able to go further back, otherwise he would have. You'd think, because he's got to do well to make 6 now. Sorry, Tour Picks. Jason Day's not going to win this tournament. Neither is Sepp, but he is still a top 5 player in the world. Beautiful golf swing there. Nice little cut down the right side. That is perfect. Back to our boy Aaron Rye, Wolverhampton's own with the posture on the putting too. He's got some arch in his back, and missed it. Expensive finish. I don't know what he ended up making on 17. He might have doubled 17 and then bogeyed 18. We're about to see the scorecard here. Should tell us. Yeah, so Colin, let's take a look. Colin only has 185 in. Henley has 182. So Henley's got the big advantage here. I just don't know if Colin, can we get closer there? Yeah, he's got to hit it over those trees, but that shouldn't be an issue. It's just a function of the lie. I think he should go for it though, because he can just hit it anywhere here and he's fine chipping back that way. And if you lay up, it's such a tricky wedge shot. Do you only have there to land it? You can see Jason Day, you don't want to hit it there. So I think Colin's going to hit it somewhere in here. Shano, finish strong, Shano. Yeah, well done. He's a lock for the Ryder Cup. Lock. Absolute lock. Vibes guy. You want him in the team room. Playing good golf. Everybody loves Shane Lowry. All right, Connors, it's birdie time. If you want any chance, you know, you don't have to get a putt to the hole if you make the chip. That didn't break left. I think it was kind of an angle thing. He had way more space on the right side. Played it to like 8 feet. Oh, Tony, man. Adventures again. Wow, Tony's shooting a billion today. Out of the water. You don't see this? Don't do a Jake Knapp. He did a Jake Knapp. Oh, man. He got dirty, too. He's smiling. I feel like Tony's one of those guys where you could tell him like the worst piece of news ever and he would still smile. He's a smiler, you know? I don't think I've ever seen him shoot, like be really angry. Wow. So Day didn't even get that 5th shot on the green. So he's going to make probably a 7 here. What's up, chat? You guys are gone quiet. Let's talk. Talk to me. How are we feeling? Are we enjoying the first watch along? We've been live for like 2 hours. No, not that long. But we've been live for a while. We went live at like 12:45. Yeah. We only had one hiccup. Only one technical hiccup. It's pretty good. 7 for Jason Day. Goodbye. Goodbye. Farewell. We love you, Jason Day. And your Malbon is here to stay. He's laying up. Colin's laying up. That's a wedge. Wow. He must hate that lie. He must, yeah, that tree makes it a little dicey, I guess. If you hit it skinny, it's got to go in the fairway. It's got to go in. Okay. If you hit it skinny and you hit that tree, I might ask him that after the round if he thought about going for it. They'll probably talk to him about it, but say la vie. All right, so he has laid up. Let's see if we can go back. Do we have his layup there yet? Yep. 90 yards. All right, so he's got 90 yards, but again, he's got such a small landing area. You got to think that approach shot's going to go here. Henley's got a chance to basically tie it. If Henley hits the green here, they're effectively tied with how many golf shots they've hit. Corey Connors made a birdie. Canada lives. Talk about hanging in there. 15 pars and a birdie, and he's one back. He's right there. Corey, hanging tough. Sepp, hitting top 5 golf shots in the world. He's so top 5. That's so tour right there. He's so top 5. Big septic tank, the tank. You know who's the real tank is Dewey behind him. You want to talk about a tank. All right, Russ. Here it is, baby. The money shot, Russell Henley. Right in the smack dab middle of the fairway, 181 yards. Colin will be watching this extremely closely. Starts right. It doesn't look like it's turning. Yeah, it's a bad lie. God, that was a missed opportunity. For as good of an iron player as he is, that was... I don't want to be too... screw it. We're not on the broadcast. That was not good. That was not a good shot. That was not... He didn't want to hit it over here. I get that. But it came out kind of low and kind of drivey. I was expecting that to land here. It landed like there. Michael Kim for birdie on 17. He gets wide. Talk about Kenny Perry, Laz. That reminds me of Kenny Perry's putting stroke, how wide that is. The lab rolls back and it rolls through and it slides by on the low side. Can everyone stop missing low, please? Please. You can miss it high. You can miss it high. Just please don't miss it low. Colin takes a sip of water. JJ is pacing off the yardage. This is what you dream about. 3 holes to play. You got a 1-shot lead. Russell Henley just gave you a freaking gift. Sepp is going to be second in the FedEx Cup. He's the top 5 player in the world. I'm coming around to it. I really am. All right, so Colin, let's see what the green does here. So you can't land it shorter. It's going to he's got to land this to get it close. He would have to land it like here and kind of skip it up. I imagine this will land kind of right there and finish there. You cannot hit it short with any sort of spin. It's going to take that slope down. Here we go, Colin. Johnny, take a video from your phone of just yeah,
absolutely.
This is fun. He's looking right down the stack. It's a it's a 60-degree wedge or whatever the highest loftus wedge he has. 90 yards. Just a massive shot right here. He's looking up and down, which means it's on line. Wow, he pumped it. He pumped it long. I knew that was going to happen. I told you guys it was going to land like in here. It's coming back a little bit, but Henley's still, if Henley can judge that lie right, we have this is the furthest thing from Colin's tournament right now. Like this is hanging firmly in the balance. It's so easy with those wedge shots and pressure to just give it a little extra left hand, lean on it a little bit. That flew probably, yeah, I mean that landed all the way over here. That flew, if it finished 18 feet, it probably flew like a good 6 yards past pin high. So they were talking about this on the broadcast. Corey Connors hits it low. That's 17's a hard hole for him. He just hit one that landed in the back edge of the green and rolled through. I just don't know if he can. I mean, you saw how much higher like Rory hit it. Colin can, even though he's not that long, can throw it way up in the air. Connors hits those like drivey draws. It's hard for him when the greens get this fast. Yeah, Colin juiced it. That's exactly right. He gave that a little extra left hand. It was, you could see, you can look right here. It's right over the flag. If that lands there, it's just, yeah, that's part of, that's part of playing winning golf is how do you calm yourself down? How do you not let the adrenaline just have you juicing your wedges? They show John Rahm in the commercial. Wow. I guess we are closer to reunification than I thought. I don't know anything. I don't know anything beyond what everyone else knows, but I was just surprised to see him in that commercial. JT. What did JT do this week? Let's see. Let's see what Justin... Colin Morgan... Oh, they got Colin on the... oh, you missed it. Colin was on the app. I wonder if they... Oh, something just went in. No way! Russell just chipped in. We basically missed that. That wasn't me who missed it. They came in late there. Russell Henley has taken the lead. Oh my goodness. Wow. What the heck? That happened so fast. Please tell me I didn't miss that. Please tell me that wasn't Danny's fault. Oh, it had some speed too. Wow. Thank you. Count it. Count it. Russell Henley, Carl Phillips, top 5 player, Sepp Straka. Wow, you see JJ, you see Colin's caddy's head just go down. Wow. Russ. Broadcast came in hot. That's right. It wasn't me. It wasn't just me. Can we clip that, Nicole? Can we do a little social clip? Carl, Nicole, can we have me reacting to that over the shot? Use our PGA Tour partnership to our advantage? I think we should. Wow. Henley, live odds courtesy of Laz. Henley minus 230, Colin plus 190. That, I bet Twitter's going nuts on them not getting that chip. Wow. Oh. I literally just saw a ball go in. I didn't even see it was Henley. Colin to answer here. He hated it. Oh, man, Colin juiced it. Oh, no, that was Guntown. That was really bad. That was the putting equivalent of what he did on the tee or on the wedge shot. Oh, man, he juiced it. Colin, no, man, this is spinning now. Oh, man. What a moment. What a stream. I still can't believe that they really jerked us in there. All right, Colin. Oh, man, I'm nervous on this one. I don't even want to watch this. I don't even want to watch this. I'm watching it. Come on, Colin. Good stroke. Back and through. Oh, my God. Oh my God. I thought he missed it. Oh, man, did I think he missed that. Did you guys think he missed that? That was a block with the putter. Whew. I'm going to post the link again. Dude. I'm going to like the link again. Mongolian reversal. That was a Mongolian reversal. Why am I doing that? Why am I doing the Carl Phillips?
You're just excited.
I know. I'm having a really good time. I'm really enjoying this.
That's great.
Yeah, man. Now I sound like you with the yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Johnny's big yeah, man guy. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm not doing a go dogs. I'm not doing a go dogs. I'm just not doing it. Just not doing a go dogs. Maybe next time. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. That was crazy. Let's post a link. Oh, let's do a new lower third. Henley takes the lead.
Yes.
All right. It is EPL season right now. That looks like it's going to the left rough for Michael Kim. My solo second pick is probably not going to happen. Stay in the fairway. Stay in the fairway. Plug. Yeah, first cut. It'll be fine. Mongolian. I'm only saying Mongolian reversal because what's his name? That's what Sawyer called it at the President's Cup. The Mongolian reversal. All right, Henley on 17. Again, not a super high ball hitter. I would expect him to play this safely left of it. If I had to guess where it's going to end up, I'm going to guess. What's the thumbs up? Oh, it's good. Okay. Henley takes the lead. Henley takes the lead. Russell Henley's in the lead. I love when the leaderboard starts to just get tighter. They're only showing Henley, Morikawa, Connors, and Kim now. Wow, Russell Henley, that chip in. The chip in that no one saw. Except we did see it just after the fact. I have the tour. I have the orange shaft. I think it's the tour. I think it's the one you're talking about. I'm not sure. All right, Russ. Let's give Russ. Russ has earned it. Russ gets the top billing now. I think we just made a symbolic switch. All right, he's got to play safe. He's probably aiming it in the middle of the bunker. He probably wants to land it in this area because you want to make sure that if you push it, it covers. He's got 5. Oh, it's into the wind. That wind kind of helps though. It's pushing it away from the water. All right, Russ. Starts at left. It's cutting. The wind's got it. I think that's going to miss left. Oh, good kick. Really good kick. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. He could putt that. I think he could putt that. I don't know if he wants to after he just chipped in. All right, our boy Mike Kim. Push draw God. That one wasn't as much of a push draw. That was more of a pull draw. Don't go with that. That long left is horrendous. Okay, it stayed on the green. That's where Tiger used to make it from. A little bit closer than that, but that is where Tiger used to make it from. All right, Colin, show your. This is what you do, man. You're an iron player. This is where you've made. This is the majors. Cut it up against that win. Time to stick something. 5 iron also. Very similar distances, these guys. That started way left. It's cutting. The wind's not going to let it go all the way, is it? Is it still cutting? It's a good shot. It's a good shot in any other circumstance. You're just thinking that maybe he needs to make a birdie here, but I don't know. I'd be curious what the odds are. This thing's updated in real time. You think Colin Morikawa is going to get more than 72 strokes? That's got to be a bot, right? I mean, it is a fair question. He is even par for the day. So if he pars the last 2, it would be 72. Corey also hitting it left. Yeah, I'm not sure Corey really thought about winning this tournament for very long. Dude, at least Keegan Bradley can go home. Or to Jacksonville. Watch Keegan win the Players, and then it'll be so awkward. He'll be like, if you win the Players with all the money, you're in an incredible spot to make the Ryder Cup team. Again, I think he should just say, I'm not doing it. You put 5 on Colin right before that putt. I think Henley's going to be able to putt it. Let's see. Let's do a little analysis. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, there we go. Everything looks so flat. So it's going to go left in the beginning and then kind of creep back at the end. That's good. I was curious if it was like all going to go that way, and then he would probably have to chip it because otherwise it would just kick dead right. But I think he can probably putt it, have it kick a little bit left, and then trickle back right. Hanson Dam. Was the golf course that weird? I saw that. I know that there's that crazy. We're talking about the Live Hong Kong. I know there's that crazy tee shot where the ball's in the air for like a million seconds. But I mean, I know people are going to dunk on Live, but he's playing really well, and you need. I mean, Justin Rose was that character in Italy. You know, the guy who's got experience. I would not be surprised if Sergio's on the team. I will say he wasn't one of those guys who like went quietly into the night to Live. He made a lot of noise on his way out, and he was like talking about how he's willing. He didn't want to pay the fine, and I guess now he's paid the fine. One second. Oh, baby. All right, so Russ has got 44 feet from the fringe. Colin's got 40 feet. So Henley will putt first. It's going to move gently to the right. I'm going to make a really bold call. Colin's going to miss on the low side. But also, you do want to miss on the low side because then you have the uphill putt, especially on these greens. Like if you gun town it on the high side, then you're putting back with break. You'd rather be on the low side and putting back up the hill. So I get it. But they all have missed low. Oh, man, Colin. I mean, it's not like Colin has like made any horrendous plays. But that wedge on 16 and that putt, it screamed nerves there. Oh, okay, got it. Got no motion. My parlay is Colin to get less than 72 strokes. I don't think your parlay is in great shape. He's got probably like a 5% chance to make this putt, if that. And then we haven't really seen. I don't think I've seen anyone birdie 18 since I've been watching today. All right, Henley's got the putter. Wonder if he's aiming at his caddy's feet. Looks like he's aiming right at that. Kicks left. We know it's going to come back right. Trickle. Oh, Russ. No, Russ. Oh, no, that was a terrible putt. God, can someone just take this tournament with 2 hands, please? Michael Kim with the Tiger putt. He missed low. But we'll give him credit. I mean, that was a tough putt. Yeah, that's the thing. That thing sloped like that past the hole on 18. It's not an easy lag. It's such a good finishing hole. That green is so much narrower than it looks on TV. Maybe it looks narrow on TV. I don't know. But when I saw it this week, I was like, damn, that thing is narrow. All right, Colin. Speed control. You know, Henley's got, what does he have? Henley has 5 feet 8 inches, breaking downhill. Can he control the speed here? The last putt was a bit of a jolt to the system, I would think. Rocks the shoulders. He missed low, but it's beautifully judged. That's a good putt. I knew he was going to miss low. I mean, there's never a doubt that he was going to miss low, but that's a really good lag. Come on, MK. Mike Kim. Oh, snuck it in the left side. What? This guy is playing unbelievable this year. Sean Foley, take a bow with the work you have done with Michael Kim. Let's see what his results are this year. He's going to finish solo 4th, maybe even T3 if Corey bogeys the last. Michael Kim this year, he was 16th in the FedEx coming into this week. Tied for 2nd at Waste Management. Tied for 13 Genesis. Tied for 13 Mexico Open. Tied for 6 Cognizant Classic. And now at top 5 in a signature event. I'm not going to say Ryder Cup, but it crossed my mind. All right, Russ. This is the knee knocker to end all knee knockers. 6 feet down the hill, left to right. Ooh, he backed off it. He took a step in, back off, little pump fake, little Keegan. Remember when Keegan used to do that all the time? In and out, in and out. Give us the worm cam. No worm cam. Russ for par. Right in the middle. Right in the middle for Russell Henley. He will take a one-shot lead into the 18th hole. Man, that was nervy. That's a dog right there. Russell Henley. All right, Johnny, I'm going to do the flyover. Ready for the flyover?
Let's do it.
I'm doing it. Ready for this, guys? Here's what they were looking at on the 18th hole here at Bay Hill. I pressed it, Johnny. It's not working.
What?
Not working.
You pushed the right one.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Flyover season. Look at us. So what you'll see here is it's an uphill tee shot, and the fairway cants from right to left. You want to run this up the right side and ride the slope. It's about 330 to the water. Back uphill shouldn't be much of an issue today. And then the famous pin position on Sunday over the water to the right. It slopes left to right. So if you can bring something in here, get